The Anderson House and Park was gifted to the Invercargill City Council in the 1950s. The house was turned into the Anderson Park Art Gallery and later renamed the Invercargill Public Art Gallery. But in January 2014, the house was deemed an earthquake risk and has been shut to the public since. Now the City Council's asking residents what should be done with it.
Obviously with the earthquake strengthening requirements, I mean that its traditional provision of the house as a heritage and arts function has ceased. So what the council is charged to do is find what is the future of Anderson House.
Lowe says there's been a range of suggestions already for what the house could be used for. He says the decision-making groups are open to creative suggestions.
The swing towards the idea of a historic museum house in the nature, I suppose, Larnax Castle or Olversons or those nature. There's drive for possible hospitality functions, a cafe or a restaurant, potentially accommodation. You don't know. There's a huge variety, but it doesn't necessarily have to be one of those traditional ones.
The expected cost of bringing the building up to code is around $800,000. The Community Trust of Southland's funding the consultation process. Lowe says the goal is to find a long-term solution for the city asset.
So it needs to be one to retain the heritage of the building and the wonderful gift that the Andersons gave, but similarly also to make sure that's going to be a sustainable gift, that it's not going to be every 5 years, 10 years or 15 years that, oh, what are we going to do with it now? A long-term gain for the people of Invercargill.
The community consultation survey on Anderson House is closing just before Christmas. A decision about its fate is expected to be reached early next year. Ruby Spink, The South Today.